Hey, LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. Welcome back to Impact Wrestling. We are just 9 nights away from Slammiversary, one of the biggest nights of the year in Impact Wrestling, and the official kickoff to LS11 WrestleMania Double or Nothing month, aka the busiest month of the LS11 YouTube Universe channel. Had all those words backwards. Busiest month in the channel's history. We are kicking the night off with the #1 contender, the woman who will challenge Alexa Bliss for the Knockouts Championship at Slammiversary next weekend. The virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo making her way to the ring. Purrazzo making her way to the ring, set for this matchup here tonight. She's going to be taking on the enforcer of Alexa Bliss. She's going to be taking on the Hossette. Am I allowed to say this one? She's going to be taking on Big Mama Pump. Jordynne Grayce making her way to the ring. So Jordynne Grayce and Deonna Purrazzo set for some singles action here to kick us off on Impact Wrestling tonight. This is going to be a big matchup here between these two. Jordynne Grayce steps into the ring. Grayce and Purrazzo one-on-one. This coming up weekend, next weekend at Slammiversary, it will be Purrazzo and Bliss one-on-one, and it will only be those two allowed in the arena. No Chelsea Green, no Jordynne Grayce allowed at ringside for either woman, as Jordynne Grayce immediately getting the former Knockouts champion up. A jackhammer out of the gate. 1, 2, Purrazzo kicks out. Not going to go quietly on that one is Deonna Purrazzo, as now Jordynne Grayce goes for a kick. Purrazzo grabs onto her, and a back body drop takes her down. And now Deonna Purrazzo dodges the kick. Running clothesline takes down Jordynne Grayce. In for another kick. Grayce grabs onto her, and Jordynne Grayce grabs her. Purrazzo flips out of it. Purrazzo rolls her through. Schoolboy turns it into an O'Connor roll, bridges it. 1, no, Jordynne Grayce kicks out. There's a knee strike connecting. Purrazzo gets caught with a couple jabs here. Kick to the ribs. Punch to the back. And there's a kick to the knee. Jordynne Grayce firing away. Now Jordynne Grayce, oh look at this, just doing push-ups on the back of Deonna Purrazzo. Jordynne Grayce pops back up to her feet now, and Jordynne Grayce elbowing her in the back again. And gonna do push-ups yet again is Grayce. As she pops back up to her feet now, and Jordynne Grayce flexing. Says she's done here. There's a kick to the back. You know Jordynne Grayce has been sent in tonight with the mission to weaken the #1 contender to the Knockouts title, as she does more push-ups on the back of Purrazzo. And kicks back up to her feet now, and Deonna Purrazzo again. Jordynne Grayce is just showing off at this point. Purrazzo pops back up to her feet, but immediately into a spine buster from Jordynne Grayce. And now Jordynne getting her back up to her feet. Jordynne Grayce. Oh, a right hook from Purrazzo. Deonna Purrazzo gets caught now with a right hand from Grayce. Jordynne Grayce, no, Purrazzo kicks her in the ribs. Now Purrazzo brings up the knee. Deonna Purrazzo firing away now, knocks her into the corner. There's a chop, puts her in the corner now. Purrazzo punches her in the face. Deonna Purrazzo, this crowd getting thermal behind her. There's a kick to the head. Deonna Purrazzo stomps the knee. And Purrazzo turns her over, and Deonna Purrazzo grabs the legs, turning her over. Powers her into a Boston Crab. Deonna Purrazzo with a Boston Crab in on Jordynne Grayce. Doesn't matter how big you are, everyone's the same size when they're on the mat tapping out. Jordynne Grayce now rolls through and takes down Purrazzo with her. Pushes her away now, does Jordynne. As now Purrazzo getting back up to her feet, and Deonna Purrazzo throws a knee strike. Jordynne Grayce grabs her. Jordynne Grayce, snapmare, takes her down, hits the ropes. Jordynne Grayce, whoa, went for a kick. Purrazzo out of the way. Big running clothesline connects. Purrazzo now getting Grayce back up to her feet, and Deonna Purrazzo scoops her up. Drops her. And now Deonna Purrazzo Getting her up to her feet. Purrazzo turns her around into the Fujiwara armbar. But Jordynne Grayce manages to kick the ropes. So Purrazzo kicking her down now. Jordynne Grayce grabs onto the former Knockouts champion. Snapmare takes her down again, hits the ropes, and another kick to the face there by Jordynne Grayce. And now Jordynne getting her up to her feet. Jordynne Grayce grabs onto Purrazzo. Deonna Purrazzo down to one knee. Punches her in the ribs. And again. And again. And Deonna Purrazzo gets caught. Jordynne Grayce. Oh, God. Look at this. Has her up on her shoulders. Throws her into the air. Down goes Purrazzo as Jordynne Grayce picks her up. And Jordynne Grayce throws her across the ring. Kicks her again and again here. Jordynne Grayce grabs onto her, getting her up to her feet again. Grayce goes for a kick. Purrazzo swings her around. Pulls her in. 4. Oh, looked like she was going for Queen's Gambit. Jordynne Grayce countered. Jordynne Grayce with a slap. Oh, and a gut punch to Deonna. Jordynne Grayce feels fired up now. You know her boss, Alexa Bliss, is going to be thrilled if she can knock off Deonna Purrazzo here. Purrazzo back to her feet. The running clothesline. There's a kick now. Jordynne Grayce going up to the middle rope. Jordynne Grayce now fired up. Jordynne Grayce standing over Purrazzo into a cover now from Jordynne. 1. No. Kick out from Deonna Purrazzo. Deonna Purrazzo's down. Jordynne Grayce calling her up to her feet. And Jordynne Grayce goes for a kick. Purrazzo kicks out the knee. Turns her around now. Purrazzo wrestles her down into the mat. Fujiwara armbar. Fujiwara armbar's in. Jordynne Grayce taps out. Deonna Purrazzo scores the win. Deonna Purrazzo manages to tap out Jordynne Grayce. A great matchup here to kick us off on Impact tonight. We didn't even get to see the full Queen's Gambit tonight, but in the end, Deonna Purrazzo, tried as she might, unable to make Jordynne Grayce tap out, is able to make Jordynne Grayce tap out. Gave it everything she had and more. Ends up getting the win. And just like that, Deonna Purrazzo builds more momentum heading into next weekend's Knockouts title match. But we're going to move on. We hear from Aaron Stevens up next. Despite the constant ridicule and conspiracies against me as of late, despite everyone's best efforts, I don't care who I face in 9 nights at Slammiversary. The Aaron Stevens campaign is stronger than ever. Don't worry about where Tyler is. He's on important business, that's all. He didn't quit. 9 days' time, I'm going to be your Impact General Manager. And everyone who has wronged me will pay. They will pay. And they will pay in pain, punishment, and retribution. They will rue the day that they didn't give me the general managership at Bound for Glory. And then soon, you will all thank me for making this show watchable. And I will tell you, you're welcome. We move into some more singles action coming up next. Some X Division action, if you will. As here comes Manic to the ring. Manic could be 9 nights away from having to unmask and reveal to the world who he is underneath that mask. The video game character come to life inside of another video game. Well, that's meta, isn't it? Manic making his way to the ring. He's been a good ally to Johnny Impact as of late, helping him against the Bullet Club during their many, many spats here in Impact as of late. Has been a real equalizer for Johnny over the last few weeks. And, you know, I do wonder how Manic feels about the fact that Johnny Impact essentially agreed that Manic would unmask next weekend if Johnny Impact loses without even asking him. He didn't even hesitate before saying, yeah, we agree. We accept. He didn't even consult him, and I do wonder how Manic feels about that. I wonder if it bothers him at all. He's a man of, well, no words, really. But he's going to be taking on a member of the Bullet Club tonight. He's going to be taking on Chris Bay, who makes his way to the ring. And he's got most of the Bullet Club backing him up tonight. Machine Gun Carl Anderson, the Big LG Dot Gallows, and the Switchblade Jay White, all accompanying him to the ring. El Phantasmo and Hikuleu, nowhere to be seen tonight, it would seem. Bullet Club, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people, and then you got people on other promotions in Bullet Club as well. Chris Bay making his way to the ring. So Chris Bay and Manic one-on-one. This is going to be good. Looking forward to this one. Been looking forward to this one since it was announced. So Manic and Chris Bay one-on-one. Without any further ado, here we go. Chris Bay grabs onto him. Manic elbows him in the ribs, and again. And Manic knocks him back. And now Manic. Well, looks like he was just trying to show off there for Bullet Club. And he's going to pay for it, immediately getting taken down. Chris Bay knocking him down, and Chris Bay with a knee into the arm of Manic. Chris Bay now a jumping neck breaker connects. Manic is down. Chris Bay going up to the top rope. Manic. Oh, manages to dodge the attempted leg drop. Clothesline takes down Manic. Or takes him down. And now Manic springboard. Oh, went for a cannonball, but with a trust fall, and Chris Bay wasn't there. And now Chris Bay grabs onto him, and Chris Bay bending the arm back. Bends the arm backwards. Stomps the arm of Manic. Kicks him down again now, and Chris Bay putting his weight down on the leg of Manic. Taking him down. And bends back the leg, and now Manic grabbing Chris Bay. Excuse me, the other way around. Chris Bay with a suplex to Manic. And now Manic takes out the leg. Goes down into ground and pound on Chris Bay. Manic punches him down. And there's a kick to the ribs. Goes back down again. Now Manic firing away again. Manic kicks him in the ribs. And Manic grabs the ropes in the corner. Springboard moonsault from Manic. Cover. 1, 2. Chris Bay kicks out. Chris Bay back to his feet. Clothesline. Taking down Manic, and now Chris Bay. Grabs Manic, pulls him in. Chris Bay suplexes him. Into a cover now. Chris Bay. 1. No, Manic kicks out. And, oh, went for the drop kick. Manic out of the way. Manic, clothesline. Into another. And now Manic hits the ropes. Leaping clothesline connects to Chris. And now there's the springboard cannonball right across the chest. Manic now grabbing Chris Bay. Gets him up to his feet, and Manic scoops him up on his shoulders. Manic, gut check. Connects to the Bullet Club member. And now Manic going to the top rope. 450 splash. 1, 2, no. Bullet Club watching on in horror as they're watching this masked man potentially take down one of their members heading into Slammiversary. Of course, at Slammiversary, it's going to be Johnny Impact and Jay White one-on-one. Everyone barred from ringside from the Bullet Club. And there's a cover now by Chris Bay. No! Kick out from Manic. Chris Bay now with a kick turns him over, and Chris Bay grabs the arm of Manic, pulling back on it. Submission hold is in, an arm bar. And Manic immediately rolling through. Manic gets him down and punches him. Again, down he goes. There's a chop now from Manic. Turns him around, and Manic double axe handle. Chris Bay ricochets off the ropes. Manic gets onto his feet. There's a chop. Chris Bay grabs him now, and Chris Bay has him for an inside cradle suplex. Taking down Manic, and now Chris Bay into a cover. Surprised he didn't hold the cover off that cradle there. 1, 2, kick out. A big kick out there from Manic as Chris Bay now getting Manic back to his feet, and Chris Bay Throws him into the corner. Chris Bay. Oh, Manic countered. Manic scoops him up on his shoulders. Detonation kick. And now Manic to the top. 450. 1, 2, 3. And you know Bullet Club's got to be watching in horror, realizing that this could be it. They could be on the verge of being banished from Impact Wrestling. All 6 of them could be on the verge of being banished for good. Chris Bay scores the win over Manic. Just like that. Manic gets the win. We got plenty more coming up tonight on Impact, though, folks. We're going to hear from Matt Cardona, who has some things he'd like to say. He'd like to just kind of document for himself before his Monsters Ball match next weekend. 9 days. 9 days before I get locked in a room for 24 hours, no food, no water, and then I'm forced into a battle with a monster. A monster among men. Someone that everyone's been saying is coming for me, coming for my Digital Media World Championship. The one person people think is capable of beating me after I've beaten everyone else that they've thrown at me. And I don't know, is he? I'm Matt Cardona. I'm the guy that invented wrestling on the internet. I'm the internet champion. I'm Broski 2 belts. I'm the Digital Media World Champion. I'm the leader of the major players. I've got my major brand endorsers, and they're going to win their tag match up next. Mike Knox is here now. He and Joe, I can trust them to win that tag match, right? Yeah. It's going to be fine. It's fine. They're going to be able to help me against Abyss. It's fine. I know he's laid waste to all of them. Knox is here now, and Knox is going to be able to take him out for me, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I've talked myself up. I think we're good. I think we're ready. I'm always ready. What am I talking about? Yeah. It's going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. I don't know why everyone thinks I'm not going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. Why wouldn't I be fine? Yeah, I'm going to be fine. Well, we heard Matt Cardona talk about the Brand Endorsers being in tag team action tonight. We're about to see that matchup as here come Biff Busick and Martin Stone to the ring. A team that we haven't gotten to see too much here in Impact, but we've got a very stacked tag team division here in Impact, and I think that's part of why we haven't seen them too much. And we've got more teams showing up left and right. I mean, we've got another team joining the division in 9 nights' time against OGK at Slammiversary. We still have no idea who that team is going to be. So Busick and Stone make their way to the ring. And they're going to be taking on 2 members of the Brand Endorsers. We just heard Matt Cardona speaking about them as he talked in circles and walked in circles, quite literally. First of all, we've got the prestigious Joe Hendry making his way to the ring. The first Brand Endorser Cardona ever brought into the team. He was the reason Cardona was able to keep the Digital Media Championship back at No Surrender against Mustafa Ali. He ended up cracking Ali in the head with a steel chair and allowing Ali to be defeated by Matt Cardona on that night after he and Ali had teamed up a couple times against Cardona. As Joe Hendry makes his way to the ring, the prestigious one teams up with Cardona's new major brand enforcer, Mike Knox. The size of this guy. Mike Knox making his way down to the ring. He's big, he's scary. We saw him manage to lay out Abyss in order to help Cardona last week. Will he be able to be the insurance policy Cardona needs him to be at Slammiversary next weekend? We'll find out. Of course, he was an enforcer for Cardona in the NWA during the year 2021, when Cardona was winning titles left and right. And some parts of this year as well in 2022. So Mike Knox and Joe Hendry teaming up. Any further ado, Martin Stone and Joe Hendry starting it off. When you look at Hendry, he's not too much smaller than Knox himself. Oh, but Martin Stone takes him down. And Stone now immediately into a tag to Busick. Hendry immediately tags in Knox. A real David and Goliath situation here. Oh, and I think Martin Bit Busick's trying to wind up a Stone here to take down Goliath. Oh! He gets run over, and again. As Mike Knox gets him up to his feet, and Mike Knox, there's a right hand. Bit Busick kicks him in the ribs. Knox punches him now. And now Mike Knox goes for a kick. Bit Busick puts him in the corner. And now Biff sends him face first into the turnbuckle. Tag made. Martin Stone is in now. Oh, and Mike Knox turns it around. Forearms to the face of Martin Stone. Mike Knox now getting up to his feet, and Mike Knox, there's an overhead shot, firing away, and Mike Knox takes him down. Tag made. Joe Hendry's back in. Hendry with a knee strike to the face. And Joe Hendry, elbow to the head now. He grabs Martin Stone and picks him back up to his feet, and Joe Hendry tries to shove him away. Martin Stone with a chop. Martin Stone now throws him into the corner. And Stone, whoa, went for an enziguri. Hendry with a forearm. Joe Hendry now with a boot connects to Martin Stone. Hendry getting Stone back up to his feet, and Joe Hendry throws him into the corner. Oh, and Stone finds another counter. Martin Stone now grabs Hendry, snapmare, chops him, kicks him. He goes down. And now Martin Stone pulls him up to his knee. Knee off the skull of Hendry. The prestigious one is down. Martin Stone turns him over, and Martin Stone, well, Hendry pops back up to his feet. Hendry with an elbow into the ribs. And now Hendry with a shove, at least an attempted shove. Martin Stone, snapmare again, chops him, kicks him, taking him down now, and Martin Stone into a cover. One. No, Joe Hendry kicks out. Martin Stone now getting Joe Hendry up to his feet, tries to grab him. Hendry with a right hook. Hendry, what a clothesline! Just floored Martin Stone. Joe Hendry now gets him back up to his feet, and Joe Hendry with Martin Stone into the corner. Hendry went for a tag. Stone got an elbow into his face. And now Martin Stone, another snapmare. Chop. Kick. He goes down again. Into the corner now. Tag made, and Biff Busick's back in. Busick and Hendry have had a few run-ins with one another in the past. As Biff Busick stomps the arm, Hendry rolls back to his feet, gets slapped in the face. Elbow strike from Hendry, shoves Busick away, and now Hendry hurls him into the corner. Tag made, and Mike Knox is in finally. And a double team connects to Busick, who staggers back as Mike Knox knocking him off his feet. Mike Knox now gets him back to his feet. Mike Knox with another punch, and Mike Knox firing away. Takes him down again. Mike Knox now getting him back up to his feet, and Mike Knox with an uppercut. And again, kicks him in the ribs. Punches him now. Mike Knox with Biff Busick off the ropes. Holy hell, threw him a good 8 feet in the air there, probably. And now he grabs Stone, or Busick sends him off the ropes. What a kick from Mike Knox. Wipes out Martin Stone while he's at it. And now he grabs Biff Busick and Mike Knox. Swinging STO. That's how he laid out Abyss last week. 1, 2, 3. No! Biff Busick manages to kick out somehow, some way. And now Mike Knox, no. Biff with a shoulder into the ribs. Biff showing why he rules. Mike Knox grabs him again, though, and Mike Knox, a second swinging STO. Cover. 1. No. Martin Stone makes the save for his tag partner as Joe Hendry wipes him out. Mike Knox makes a tag to Hendry. And now Hendry getting Busick back to his feet, and Joe Hendry. Freak of nature. And now Hendry Wipes out Martin Stone. Cover to Busick. 1, 2, 3. The Brand Endorsers get another win. Joe Hendry and Mike Knox do Matt Cardona proud here tonight, and they get a win for the major Brand Endorsers and the major Brand Enforcer. Just like that. Big win for these two. We got a little bit more coming up. We're about the halfway point of the show. We're going to hear from one of the #1 contenders to the X Division title. Up next, we hear from Mustafa Ali. 9 nights. 9 nights from now, I finally get my shot at the X Division Championship. A title practically made for me. This is the one more match I need. It's the one more match that when I step in the ring at Slammiversary finally becomes one more title. And then finally you will all understand just how much you need Mustafa Ali. Just how much you've underestimated me for all these years. Just how much I am worth. All I need is one more match. Well, we're going to move into our second to last matchup of the evening. This matchup, I think a lot of people are going to be pretty excited about. I've been looking forward to this one since I found out it was happening tonight. Here comes the grizzled Timothy Thatcher to the ring. Looking to bring some toothless aggression back to Impact. Timothy Thatcher marching down to the ring. No nonsense about him tonight. We saw him take on Samoa Joe just a few weeks ago, but tonight he's going to be taking on another Impact original. Tonight he takes on the man who super kicked Aaron Stevens last week. Timothy Thatcher makes his way to the ring. He's going to go one-on-one with Cowboy James Storm. James Storm making his way to the ring. The Cowboy is here. We've seen him the last few weeks appear here at Impact. Last week he gave Aaron Stevens the last call backstage. A couple weeks ago he called Matt Cardona. Well, there's no soft way to put it. He called him a bitch. He told him to quit being a coward about Abyss. James Storm making his way to the ring. So the Cowboy meets Timothy Thatcher one-on-one here on Impact. This matchup about to go down. Without further ado, here we go. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Thatcher out of the gate with a forearm to James Storm. This is going to be a good old-fashioned fight. Thatcher sent headfirst into the turnbuckle by Storm. James Storm grabs him. Thatcher with an elbow strike. Timothy Thatcher firing away now on James Storm. A chop to the face. Hits the ropes. Storm with a right hook now. And now James Storm chopping away. Grabs Thatcher. And a clothesline. Sends him to the floor. There's a kick. James Storm going to the top rope. And now Storm. Ooh, went for the elbow. Thatcher out of the way. Thatcher gets a boot across the face of Storm. And now Timothy Thatcher with a right hook connects. Storm kicks him in the ribs. James Storm now grabbing onto him. Scoops Thatcher up on his shoulders. And drops him head first into the turnbuckle. And now Thatcher kicks him in the back. Goes for a running headbutt. James Storm out of the way. Storm with a right hook now. James Storm fires back. Oh, a punch to the back of the head of Timothy Thatcher. Storm now getting him back up to his feet. And James Storm grabs onto Thatcher. Timothy Thatcher with a right hook. And now Thatcher with a jab. Thatcher turns him around. Thatcher into a sleeper. Thatcher looking to make James Storm go night-night. James Storm, the Cowboy's in some trouble here. I think he's already been in for a little over 8 seconds. Headbutt there from Storm to Thatcher. There's a kick. Thatcher staggers. Storm pulling him in. Storm knee to the skull. Thatcher goes down into a cover now. 1, kick out. James Storm now went for a kick. Timothy Thatcher went for a running headbutt again. James Storm. Oh, a knee to the skull. Thatcher gets kicked down. Storm gets caught. Thatcher sweeps the leg. And now Timothy Thatcher. Elbow strike to James Storm. They call it catch as catch can. When he does it, they call it thatch as thatch can. Timothy Thatcher. Oh, Thatcher back into the ground. Back on the mat where he's used to be and into a Fujiwara armbar. Trying to tempt James Storm out now with this. Thatcher has him in some trouble. James Storm rolls through. Storm. Oh, what a knee to the face of Thatcher. That one had to hurt. Timothy Thatcher gets caught now by James Storm. And now James Storm throws him headfirst into the turnbuckle, kicks him in the ribs. And now Storm kicking him down repeatedly in the corner. Turns him over now. James Storm cover on Thatcher. 1, kick out from Timothy Thatcher. And now James Storm grabbing him. Elbow strike. Storm to the middle rope. James Storm goes up to the middle rope, calling Thatcher back to his feet. Oh, Thatcher punches him in the gut. And now Timothy Thatcher with a kick. Grabs onto him, tying the legs up. Rolls him over. And now Storm in some trouble here. Thatcher trying to stretch him out again. Timothy Thatcher trying to stretch James Storm out. The Impact legend is in some trouble here. James Storm rolls over onto Thatcher, who kicks up. Now Storm turns him around. James Storm with Timothy Thatcher, grabs him, drops him. Storm's got him down. He gets Thatcher up, pulls him in, scoops him up for the 8-second ride. Into a cover now from James Storm. 1, 2, kick out from Timothy Thatcher. James Storm now getting up to his feet, and James Storm grabs onto him. Oh, the knee to the skull again connects to Thatcher. Storm hits the ropes. Went for a leg drop. Thatcher knocked him into the ropes, clotheslines him out of the ring. And now Thatcher grabs James Storm, throws him back in. Thatcher grabbing James Storm, getting him up to his feet, and Timothy Thatcher turns him around. Thatcher back into the sleeper. Thatcher right back into a sleeper on James Storm. Storm could be in some serious trouble here. It could be all over for James Storm. Thatcher's got it in tight, but James Storm prying his arms. Headbutt to the nose again. Oh, there's a kick. James Storm grabs onto him, and now Storm went for a Uranagi attempt. Thatcher elbows him away. Timothy Thatcher now with James Storm into the corner. Big uppercut connects from Timothy. Timothy Thatcher getting him back up to his feet now, and Thatcher with a jab to the gut. And again, Thatcher, no. Storm with a knee strike. Kicks him in the ribs. Now James Storm grabs onto him, and Storm pulls him in. Double underhook. Suplexes him down. And James Storm, looking to do it with some style. Tunes it up for the last call. 1, 2, 3. James Storm scores the win over Timothy Thatcher. A big win there for James Storm. Picking up some momentum here on Impact. Again is the Impact original. Cowboy James Storm with a huge victory there. The 8-second ride. The last call. That was all it took. In the end, James Storm gets the win and the momentum. We got one bit of action left tonight. Up next, it's another battle. This time, someone owes me some under the table money for this one. Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels up next. It's now main event time, ladies and gentlemen, with 9 nights remaining till Slammiversary. It's our second to last main event until Slammiversary on Impact Wrestling. Here comes the Fallen Angel to the ring, Christopher Daniels. Christopher Daniels, a TNA original, making his way to the ring. Daniels and Joe have a lot of history. here in Impact. 2/3 of one of the greatest matches in Impact history, alongside AJ Styles. Christopher Daniels making his way to the ring. The Fallen Angel is here in Impact tonight. We haven't seen him in a few weeks. I don't think we've seen him, actually. I don't believe we've seen him since his loss to Matt Cardona back at the Ultimate X show. Christopher Daniels makes his way to the ring, though. He's going to be going one-on-one with the man who challenges Swerve Strickland for the AEW World Championship in 9 nights. The Destroyer, Samoa Joe. Joe making his way down to the ring. Little thing I might have mentioned before, I don't remember. I do love the Joe chants in the game. Even if you have the entrance music in game turned off, you can still hear his WWE theme song in the chant. Because I guess they couldn't just get the Joe chant separated. There's plenty of audio converters online, guys. There's a free one as well. There's a free one. I've used it before. Samoa Joe makes his way to the ring. Joe and Daniels one-on-one here in our main event of Impact tonight. Without any further ado, Daniels and Joe, old long-time rivals, very respectful competitors of one another. Here we go. Joe takes him down. Joe might respect the hell out of Chris, but the thing is, he's standing between Samoa Joe and the Impact World title right now, so Samoa Joe is going to show him no mercy. Daniels goes down. Joe gets him back up to his feet, and Samoa Joe slaps him in the face. Daniels with a right hook. Christopher Daniels now a DDT. Daniels takes him down, and now Daniels pulling back on the arm of Samoa Joe. And Daniels pulls back, and Joe is down. Daniels going up to the top. Christopher Daniels telling Joe to get back up to his feet, and Daniels, here we go, off the top. Elbow strike. Takes down Joe. And now Daniels drops the elbow on the head of Joe. Christopher Daniels, springboard, went for the moonsault. Joe got him down. Joe grabs Daniels, takes him down. Joe into the crossface. Joe cranking in a crossface on Daniels. Trying to make him tap earlier. Joe's a submission machine for a reason. Daniels rolls through it. Joe goes for the legs. Daniels caught him by the head, though. And now Daniels and Joe. There's a chop from Joe. Daniels shoved back into the corner. Joe with a boot, knocking him down. And Samoa Joe grabs Christopher Daniels, throws him across the ring into the corner. Joe, oh, the referee got in his way. Daniels gets his knees up into the back. That'll hurt the lungs if you're not careful. DDT in the center of the ring. And now Christopher Daniels gets Samoa Joe back to his feet. Daniels takes him down. Daniels grabs the arms of Joe, stretches him out, stomps him in the back of the skull. Daniels now turning Joe over, cover. Kick out from Joe. Now Daniels gets Joe back up to his feet, and Christopher Daniels, oh, looked like he was going to go for Angel's Wings. Joe throws him across the ring. Oh, there's an elbow. Enziguri. Samoa Joe takes him down now, and Joe, combination strike, takes down Daniels. And now Samoa Joe gets him up to his feet, and Joe right back into a crossface. Cranking it back up on Daniels, looking to make him tap out here. The submission machine, the Destroyer, looking to put down Daniels for good for the night. Daniels rolls through it, though. Joe staggers. And now Christopher Daniels with a chop. There's a shove. Daniels, if anyone in Impact's going to know what it's going to take to beat the undefeated Samoa Joe, it's Christopher Daniels. That's right, for those that don't know, Samoa Joe is undefeated in LS11 Impact. Uranagi Classic Samoa Joe. 1, 2, no. Samoa Joe's had a dominant and impressive record since he showed up at Bound for Glory, re-debuting here in Impact. He turns Daniels around and he locks in Coquina Clutch. Joe with Coquina Clutch in on Daniels. Is this going to be enough to make the Fallen Angel tap out? Christopher Daniels. He's writhing, though. If anyone can escape it, it's going to be him. There's probably only 2 people in this world that know Samoa Joe this well inside the ring. Cover 1, 2. Joe forces his shoulder up. Daniels now picking him back up to his feet, and Christopher Daniels went for Angel's wings again. Joe gets taken down. Daniels tying up the legs, and Christopher Daniels turns him around. Daniels stomps the neck, stomps the back of the head of Joe. And now Christopher Daniels standing over him. Oh, Samoa Joe kicked him in the face. And now Joe shoves him into the corner. Grabs him. Oh no, Daniels, you felt this one 1,000 times. Muscle Buster. 1, 2, 3. Joe continues his undefeated streak in Impact. Samoa Joe destroys Christopher Daniels. Like I said, these two have a lot of mutual respect for one another, but Samoa Joe's put it like this himself. If you stand between me and the Impact title, I don't care who you are, everyone's going to sleep. And like that, Daniels went to sleep. Your winner, Samoa Joe. Thank you all for watching this week's episode of Impact Wrestling. I will see you all tomorrow on SmackDown, the final show before the Elimination Chamber. Until then, I've been Xander, and that was Universe.